Hi everyone, Alan with Latrans Training here. Just want to bring you a quick video update on what we've been up to recently. Obviously with the COVID pandemic, just like all of you, we've been sidelined by that. We haven't been able to give any classes. We had to cancel a few classes. We're hoping to start bringing you guys some more content, whether it's online content or in person. We're going to try to figure out the best way we can do that for you to keep you comfortable and safe, as well as bring you the best product we can. So I wanted to give you a quick update on what we've been doing. I also wanted to mention that it has been 1 year now since I officially started Latrans Training, which started prior to that as me just kind of going out and teaching classes as there was a need, to now something official where I have people that are helping me along the sidelines build it into something more. I think we built a great product this first year. We were really getting our momentum under us when all the lockdowns and all that occurred. Hopefully we can swing right back into things and continue to give you the quality products and better than what we have given you before. So with that, I want to talk a little bit about the different programs that we're working on right now, starting with the firearms program. One of the biggest requests we've received recently is for firearms safety classes. A lot of need for that right now, and so what we are trying to do is bring a free family home safety firearms class to you. We're envisioning this to be about a 2-hour class. It does not require you to own a gun or even be a gun lover. It just requires you to basically acknowledge that this is something that is in our world, in our lives, and knowledge helps us be safe. Knowledge is power, right? So we're going to try to provide that free of charge. We are going to provide that free of charge. Again, we're going to keep it down to about 2 hours. It's a real basic class. It's designed to fit anybody that has any questions about what to do around firearms, how to be safe around firearms, how to teach your kids to be safe around firearms. So look for that to come out. We're also planning on building on that a little bit as we can and bring more firearms training content to those of you who want it, whether it's a basic handgun, rifle, shotgun class or whatever, where you're actually out manipulating firearms and things like that, or concealed carry permit classes, LEOSA classes, and the like. We want to be able to provide you a product. Obviously, if we're working on the range, they're no longer going to be free classes. We are required to pay range fees and buy ammo and buy targets, and I'm also required to have insurance. So those classes will have a little bit of a cost associated with them. Again, the whole point of Latrans Training is to bring cost-effective and low-cost training to the public. So we're going to try to keep those costs as low as we can. So our next program that we're continuing to work on, and we have not stopped doing or working on, is our Civilian Active Attack Response class. It's our flagship class. It's the one that we've given the most and I think has been the most popular. We've solicited a lot of feedback from a lot of you during those classes. We got a lot of good information. Our basic class is 4 hours, and by and large most people are fine with the 4-hour class. However, we saw needs on both ends. We saw people that wanted a shorter class, because sometimes they can't dedicate 4 full hours, or they're a business and they're wanting to put their people through it and they can't pay their people for 4 hours. It doesn't become free if you got to pay your employees a bunch of overtime to be there. So we're looking at doing about a 2-hour class. We thought about a 1-hour class. I don't think you're getting the full content at 1 hour. I think 1 hour, if you wanted a 1-hour class, I would probably point you to the alert website, the home of that class, the people that started that class, and tell you that there's some online content there that you can go to that would probably provide you a little bit better need for what you want. So we're thinking 2 hours for that class. On the other side of the spectrum, there were people that said, hey, we want more training, we want more hands-on training. Can you put us through some situations and let us walk through these situations? And so we're going to try to bring that out in the future as well. Maybe make that a 6-hour class where the 2 hours on the back end we run you through some scenarios. I don't know if we're going to roll that into the 4-hour class, make that an optional 2 hours on the end of the 4-hour class, or roll it all in together. We'll see how we're going to do that. Moving forward from that, one of the classes that we were this close to pulling out and bringing out for you, and we actually had classes scheduled and had to cancel them, is the Trauma Medical for Civilians class. That was envisioned to be the second half of our active attack class. So you would do 4-hour active attack class in the morning, 4-hour trauma medical class in the afternoon. However, we also want to provide it as a standalone class. So we're going to try to bring that out as a standalone class. And here's one of the other issues that we run into. We realistically can't provide that class for free. there's some expendables that we have to use in that class, some consumable items that we have to pay for. And so we have to kind of pass that on to you, because I'm not going to make my instructors pay for that, and we don't want to end up losing that money at the end of the day and going bankrupt. There's some other ideas on the table, but ultimately it looks like that's going to have to be a paid class. Again, we're going to keep the cost pretty low and realistic, and we've actually talked to a lot of our students in person and through emails and stuff, and said, hey, what do you think would be a realistic cost of that? Considering that you're paying quite a bit of money these days to do your Heart Association and Red Cross CPR stuff, I think we can probably beat their prices and still provide you some really decent training, and it is certified through the First Care Provider program. So those are our 3 programs that we're actively working on right now and looking to expand upon. Each of those programs, and each time we're getting ready to put a class out to the public, we will have probably 1 or 2 test classes prior to that, just to work the kinks out. Those test classes are free, and they're not going to be publicized on our Facebook pages or on our website. We're going to use a circle of people that we know will engage with us. With that said, if you would like to be a part of that, please send me an email through any one of these channels, and we will add you to a list, and we will email out when those classes are going to become available. And if you can make it and you want to sign up, feel free to contact us, or feel free to reply to that email, and we will sign you up for that class. Again, those will be free for the first couple of test classes, and then some of the classes obviously are going to become paid classes. So it's an opportunity to get that training for free. We do require that you provide us feedback, good or bad. I can take bad criticism. I'm a big boy. So be willing to show up and engage with us. Let us know what we're doing well. Let us know what we could do better. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that, shoot me an email or a message on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever we're at, and we'll get you on a list. Okay. I think that's about it. I do want to say thank you for everybody that's kind of jumped in here in the last year and been a part of this. We are very much growing and learning as we go along. I am incredibly humbled by some of the responses that we've got from people in our classes. I try to choose people to work with me that are passionate and engaged. We don't want anybody to ever feel like they're not getting the value for their time. Even though some of these classes may be free, your time is valuable, and I don't want to waste your time. I want to provide you something, and I want you to come away from our classes with a better knowledge and a better ability to stay safe, to keep your loved ones safe. And that's the ultimate goal. That's why I wanted to do this. It's about knowledge, it's about safety, and it's about making sure that we can all maybe make a difference in things in the future. And if you've taken my active attack class, you've heard this spiel before, and this is why I am passionate about it. I think the only way we can make these changes in our world is through that knowledge, and through sharing that knowledge, and through going forward and maybe reshaping how we respond to these situations. So if you guys have any questions about any of this, please let me know. You can comment on wherever this video is being posted. I think we're going to post it on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Any one of those places. If you have any questions or just any comments, please let us know. If you're on Facebook and you've taken one of our classes, if you could give us a review, an honest review. I don't ask for positive reviews. I want honest reviews. I think in this world you tend to get 2 types of reviews. You get the 1-star review, the guy that actually hated everything you did, and you get the 5-star review. You almost never get the in-the-middle reviews, and I think the middle reviews are almost more important than those outlying, 1-star and 5-star. You get a lot of information as an instructor and as a teacher. So don't be afraid to leave us a review. I would definitely appreciate it. I think we're going to start trying to put more stuff on the YouTube page. So if you want to go over to our YouTube channel, I'll see how we can get a link to go over there and subscribe to that. That would be awesome. Again, we're not trying to make money off of it. It's just another avenue that we can reach people. So if you need to get in touch with me, my email address is alen, which is A-L-E-N, so 1 L and an E, at latranstraining.com, or info@latranstraining.com, or you can find those links through our website at www.latranstraining.com. You can comment below on whatever platform this is on. You can send us an instant message on Facebook. I don't know how I don't know how Instagram does it. I don't do the Instagram, that's Aaron. So if you're on Instagram, you'll be talking to Aaron. Facebook, it's probably 50-50 me and her. So if you want to get in touch with us, get in touch with us there. I think my son wants to say hi. I'm going to let him pop in here just a second. Hi. If you've taken one of my classes, there's a good chance you've seen him. And I've talked about how he is my motivation to make sure that we're giving the best product, because he is the future. And I want to make sure that he grows up into a future where he can be proud of what I've done, and not only that, but he can be safe and live in a world where we don't have to constantly be worried and on edge about things. So once again, thank you for your time. I really do greatly appreciate it. Keep an eye on the website and the Facebook page and Instagram, and we will let you know when we're bringing out more content. If you like the videos, let me know too. We can start doing some more video content. Hopefully not just me sitting in front of a bed sheet in our Latrans banner talking. Hopefully we can bring you some more quality, interactive type video content, if that's what you want. If not, no big deal. Anyway, thanks again for what you do. Thanks again for being a part of this. And if you need me, give me a call.